Hello, people of the internet. Good afternoon, good evening, happy Friday to you all. Hopefully you are enjoying the end of your week, perhaps getting an early start to the weekend. Regardless, hope you're having a good day today. We have got an I-DLE release, an all-English I-DLE release. We checked out what apparently was the pre-release for their all-English album, I Do. Gosh, what feels like a very long time ago now. But the full album, or I guess it's an EP, but the album is here. And of course, we're going to be checking that out. But first, we have the title track to get around to. (G)I-DLE's I Want That. Now, when it came to I Do, it was through 88 Rising, and that got blocked. So I don't know what's going to happen this time around, because it is on the official I-DLE channel page, which is very close to hitting 7 million subscribers, I've just noticed. But I don't know if it's going to get blocked or not, so if it does, my sincerest apologies. That's something out of my control, content ID and things like that. I don't control that. But anyways, we have music to get around to, so let's get into it. DJ, roll the intro. The scenery has changed quite a bit since the last time I recorded an I-DLE video. It's back in my student apartment with the kitchen in the background. I'm now in an Airbnb. The camera is in a different corner now. I'm facing a different way. And yeah, things have changed. What hasn't changed, though, is I-DLE making music, and I-DLE making good music at that. Genuinely, I-DLE have put out a lot of music, but when it comes to title tracks, I don't really think there's one that's missed for me. And, I mean, there's some that I prefer more than others, but I legitimately don't think there's ever been a miss of a title track from them yet. Pretty impressive, actually. I never thought of I-DLE having, an immaculate title track record yet. I just listened to I-DLE's music, it's like, oh yeah, this is I-DLE time. Oh yeah, I'm here for it. Never really realizing that they've had a really good track record. So I'm hoping it continues today. Let's check it out. I Want That. What type of music are you going to go with this time? Ow. Oh, I do see an 88 Rising logo in the corner. Oh god. Also, oh, this is different. What key are we in now? I like that. Offset the high and the low, that's nice. Whoa! This song is really a tale of two halves, isn't it? Like, you have this kind of clubby beat, and then all of a sudden it goes absolutely glorious in the pre-chorus. Again, they're doing the kind of call and response thing in the verses, and I think that's very cool. This pre-chorus, though. It's like, it's taking everything that's great about symphonic pop and spun it in such a way that's almost feels like a film score rather than a pop song. Oh, that high note. Chills. Chills. That song is a trip. What a wild time. What a wild time. Okay. I-DLE, I-DLE, I-DLE. Okay now. Um, you know what this song is? It's like when I say like a tale of two halves, it's like going off to slay some dragons at 6, but going clubbing at 8. It's got that kind of vibe to it, and I kind of like how dramatic and how much of a change you get throughout the song. It's like that beat, that clubby beat does kind of hit. It's one of those songs that I could definitely see myself like walking with an extra little bit of sass in my step as I'm, walking home from the grocery store or something like that. But then that pre-chorus or the bridge comes around and you feel the strings and you feel the dramatic energy come in, and it's like you're all of a sudden dropped in this fantasy combat scene fighting a mythical creature dressed in full armor, and then all of a sudden we're back at the club again. It's like, ugh. And yet, and yet, I've managed to come out of the other side of it liking both parts of it. That's the thing I didn't think would happen. Because for me, if I had to choose a genre of music I preferred more, I prefer the pre-chorus style, dramatic, big orchestral music. That's more to my taste than kind of the clubby, more rhythm-based music. Not to say that I don't like it. It's just if I had to choose one or the other, I'd take the strings any day of the week. Kind of helps being a string player. Like I played violin for 11 years growing up. But how they've do I think it's like the transitions going back and forth after the first verse you come to expect it, and if you follow along with the song and you know your like pop song formulas, you know roughly when the pre-chorus is going to come back and you know when it's going to turn dramatic. But for me it's like there really isn't a dominant transition used to flip between the two phrases. It just kind of happens. But I don't mind the fact that there is no transition and the fact that it is kind of like a cold cut into the next style. I feel like it's one of those where if it had it, I wouldn't be mad at it. But the fact that it doesn't, I'm not upset by it either. Like, this could turn into something. All up and down the coastline. If you wanna come in close, no, I don't bite. Don't fight the moonlight. Like all you get is that one simple riser, and that's it. There's no like big dramatic rise or there's no like additional instruments. It's just one slot, one riser. That's it. And then all of a sudden we switch into and then we're back. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, that's a trip. You know, in a kind of weird but quirky way, I-DLE retains the perfect title track record for me. It's such an out there song that it'll take me a couple listens to, I think, really get to the level where I enjoy the song. But for me, it's not about the enjoyment of it, it's the appreciation for trying something this bold and getting away with it, and in fact executing it really well. And well, let's see if I can find the song. Do they put song credits in the? No, they didn't. I'll figure it out when I do the album listen. But shout out the music team behind this, because this is a ballsy song to try and pull off, and I'd say they did a good job with it. I love how I love all the contrasting they do with the high and low vocals going back and forth in the verses, saving the rich vocals for the big dramatic pre-choruses, and how like the attitude that each line has is so appropriate for the type of music that's being played behind it. They've got it down to a science over there at Cube. I'm guessing Soyeon's had some hand in it because, of course, she did. And well done, you, Soyeon. Well done, you. But that is it for me today, at least for the MV. Again, album listen coming out soon. If not already, it'll be out the same day it goes out. It may take a few minutes here and there if you're watching this right on upload, but that's besides the point. We'll listen to the rest of the B-sides in a different recording session in about 5 minutes time for me. So look forward to that if you're interested. But of course, for this video, that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.